Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and salam satu Malaysia for all the viewers that maybe watch this video's presentation. So today I'm gonna present to you about the demolition work, the selected topic for our assignment for subject construction technology. So, before that, let me introduce our group members, which is first we got Nashrik Muhammad Razi, second we got Shama Shah Shahrudin, and third myself, Khairul Anwar bin Hussein. So today I'm gonna touch about two subtopic for the demolition work topic, which is introduction and advantages of demolition work. So before that, what is a demolition work? Demolition work based on OSHA, which is Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Demolition is the dismantling, razing, destroying, or wrecking of any building or structure of any part thereof. Demolition work involve many of the hazards associated with construction. However, demolition involve additional hazard due to unknown factors which make demolition work particularly dangerous and disastrous. This may be include changes from structure design, approved or unapproved modification or alteration, and material hidden within structural members such as leads, asbestos, and silica. So the short term for demolition work is more like the process of tearing down of building and structure, the opposite of the construction. So there is a two way of demolish the the building, which is partially and completely. So move to the next subtopic, which is advantages of demolition work. There are many advantages demolition work that can be done by research, but in this presentation we only point out four advantages of demolition work. The first one is demolition work will help increasing the rate of output through the work progress with the best effective and efficient method. The second one is demolition work can reduce the overall construction cost, especially for the large contracts and the large project. The third is demolition tasks, which are too heavy and too delicate for human muscle to do that, and it can easily done by machine or equipment. Machine and equipment will carry out the activity which cannot be done manually, and it's more economically and much faster by done by machine and equipment. So there are way too many advantages of the demolition work that we cannot point out through the presentation, but there are two more advantage that I can point out through this video, which is the first advantage is increased safety. When the building is a threat to the people or the structure is a threat to the people, removing it increases safety and property values. The second is demolition can make way for the new. When the land could be used for beneficially, removing the building will make the way for that um, particular reconstruction. So that's all for the advantages of the demolition work that I can point out through the presentation and through this video poster. So thank you very much. I will pass down to my member. I will pass down to my group member for the disadvantages and method of construction. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you to Khairul bin Hussein. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. My name is Shaman Shah bin Shahrudin and I'm from AP 146B. Today I will present about the disadvantages of demolition work. First of all, the disadvantages of demolition work is dust rise by demolition works. Secondly, noise and vibration caused by the machine, hand tools, explosive and falling collapsing part of the building. Next, coronal heat and ultraviolet rays from the sun, as a great deal of the work has to be done in the open. Fourth, when taking the building down bit by bit, worker will have to arduous manual work, often at elevated level. This include hazards such as fall from height, slip, trip and falls, electric hazard, heavy loads, constraint, posture, fire and explosion while operating gas cutter, oxygen lens, and similar equipment. And last but not least, only skilled labor can run successfully on machine. That's all from me. Now I will pass to Nashib Muhammad Razi to elaborate another point. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaman Shah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nashib Muhammad Razi and I will present to you method of construction. The first step demonstration is a complete building survey will be conducted by the consulting engineer to determine the structural framing. It is necessary to create a typical structure floor layout. The second step is excavator on the floor slab must stay within 2 meters of the building's edge. The distance between floor openings or cantilever structures must be 1 meter. The third step is cantilever beams and slabs, canopies and veranda shall be dismantled first, prior to the major demolition works. Next, the force of sequence demolition for the structural elements shall be consequent from slab to secondary beams to main beams and finally columns or shear walls. In the first step, the rubber must be allowed to fall to the floor below it. The excavator must create a sloping heap out of the debris to allow it to move. Then in the sixth step, the breaker will descend to the lower floor and clean the debris from the floor. The remaining beams and columns for the remaining beams and columns for the immediate floor above will then be broken. The seventh step is to repeat this technique for the other floors until excavator reaches the ground level. In the eighth step, if the horizontal distance from the site of fall to public access or adjacent property is not less than 6 meters or half the height of the debris drop, whichever is larger, the maximum debris may be allowed to fall freely to the ground. In the next step, to make sure debris as it must not be allowed to accumulate more than 2 meters above the ground level. After that, in the 10th step, vibration monitoring along POB pipes must be done before demolition work begins. Last but not least, in the 11th step, to decrease the dust pollution, screen hoarding will be installed around the building. Water will be sprayed on the rubber from the demolished floors as well as debris heaps. In conclusion, it is determined that a thorough building inspection must be conducted before any demolition work to ensure that no serious harm is caused to the environment, public or neighbouring properties in the area of the building to be demolished. That is all from us. We hope you have a great time watching this video, as this is our last presentation and also our last semester together. Thank you.